So let me ask you this. How long have you been thinking about starting your YouTube channel? Weeks? Months? Maybe even years? Hey, I know that was me. Was it you? Are you starting? Are you posting right now? You spend all this time on YouTube. You've watched the tutorials. You've read the tips and you've told yourself, I'll start when I'm ready, right? But the reality is you'll never be 100% ready. I mean, come on. Everyone is a procrastinator at some point, right? I mean, I know I am. Meanwhile, the creators that you admire, the creators that you watch, they didn't wait for the perfect conditions. They started scared. They started messy. They started without all the answers. Who has all the answers? I know I don't. Do you? And that's exactly why they're where they are right now. That's why they're where they are today, because they started. So the question is, what's stopping you? Is it fear of failure? Are you worried about what people will think? Or are you just overwhelmed by where to begin? Well, today we're going to break through all of that. I'm here to help you stop making excuses and start posting on YouTube, even if you don't feel ready, because the only way to get where you want to be is to start. Every creator, every single creator that you admire, every YouTuber that you look up to started exactly where you are right now. Uncertain, overwhelmed, and maybe even making excuses, the same excuses that you are making right now. But the difference is they started. That's why they're where they are right now. So what is holding you back? Is it fear or failure? I mean, I get it. Feeling like you're too late to the game, or maybe it's the pressure to be perfect. Imperfect action is the action that you need to take. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need the best camera or a polished strategy or even, even a solid plan at all. What you need is to start and to start now. Because the only thing that's standing between you and where you want to be is action. That's it. Action. Today, I'm going to show you how to take that action step by step. And finally, post your video. Listen, I get it. Starting something new, especially as public as YouTube, with over 2.3 billion people on the platform. Feeling overwhelmed is easy to do. I spent years terrified of actually starting. I still am a little terrified of what I post and how it is going to come across because it's a very public platform. But maybe you've been where I'm at. You feel like it's just too much. You just have to get over that and you have to post. I mean, you could be researching for months, watching tutorials for months, and convincing yourself that you'll start soon, whenever soon actually is. I mean, we all get there. But what if you just posted right now? What if you just turned on your camera and posted right now? Because how much longer are you willing to wait? Are you willing to wait another week, another year, even? I mean, we're at the beginning of 2025. And the truth is, there is no perfect time to start. And waiting for perfection is just another way of procrastination. Posting on YouTube is easier than you think. It's easier than you're making it out to be. You don't need any of the things that you think you need. You don't need the best camera. As I said, you don't need the perfect script or hours of editing to just post. All you need to do is show up as yourself, to be authentic. YouTube actually wants you to succeed. Why? Well, because when you grow your channel, they grow. And the platform is built to push your content to the right people that need and want your content. And if you're consistent and authentic, then the right audience, the right people will actually show up for you. So why not let 2025 be the year that you stop watching from the sidelines and start playing the game? I'm going to show you 3 simple steps to stop making excuses and start posting and finally grow on YouTube. What if instead of waiting, you just decided to begin? Not perfectly, not with all the answers, but simply with what you have right now. That's it. Just what you have right now. Today, I'm going to break down exactly how to get out of your own way. Stop making excuses and finally take that leap. Together, as I said, we're going to focus on 3 simple steps to go from hesitation to action. And I promise it's not as hard as you think. So, what is it? Step number 1 is shift your perspective. Here's the thing. The first thing that you need to understand is starting messy is better than not starting at all. That's why I said imperfect action is the action that you need to take. The creators that you admire now didn't get there overnight. So go back and watch their first videos. Watch my first video. Of course, it was just December 1st of 2024. I promise you it's not perfect. I actually cringe at it. And the creators that you admire, the creators that you watch, they didn't have the best equipment, the best lighting, or even the best delivery, but they showed up. And that's what matters most. You see, starting isn't about being ready. It's about deciding that your growth is more important than your excuses. And YouTube is actually rooting for you. They want creators who are willing to show up and share their message. The algorithm, and whenever you think algorithm, just think your audience wants you to post things that are helpful to them. So the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm is designed to reward consistency, not perfection. The algorithm is designed to show content that your audience wants. So go let go of the idea that your first video needs to be amazing. Instead, just think of it as step 1 of your journey, It's not about impressing people right away. It's about learning, about improving, and about building momentum over time. Remember, this one thing, the way you get better is to actually start. That's it. You have to start in order to get better. So let's move on to step number 2. Simplify your approach. One of the biggest reasons people don't start is because they overcomplicate everything. I mean, everything. Don't we always overcomplicate things? Sometimes it just drives me crazy. Why am I overcomplicating this? Why can't I just hit the record button and start? Sometimes that's how I feel. Do you ever feel that way? Maybe so. But that's not the way it should be. sometimes people think that they need to have the perfect niche, the expensive camera, or the hours of editing to make a good video. But none of that is true. None of it is true. You don't need any fancy gear. You don't need anything but your phone. Just that little phone in your hand. That phone that it has probably a better camera than I know I grew up with. I mean, I'm 46. We didn't have fancy cameras like that. And when we did have fancy cameras, they were huge. Now our phone is the camera. I'm using my phone right now. It's simple. I'm using an iPhone 13. So you also don't need a big plan. I want you to focus on one simple topic. And that's it. Just one simple topic. What are you passionate about? What do you want to talk about? You don't need to even edit it. The only thing that I'm going to do when I turn this camera off is I'm going to crop the end of me actually hitting the stop. That's it. So it's as simple as that. You don't need to edit. You just need to make it clear and authentic. And here's the simple framework to get started. One, pick a topic that you're excited about. And it could be something that you've learned. It could be a story that you want to share, or it could be a problem that you've solved. Number two, hit the record button. Hit record and start recording. Forget about making it perfect. Just talk. Talk into the camera. Talk into the camera. That's it. Be yourself and talk. What's on your mind? What do you want to share? And number three, upload it. Don't spend hours second guessing. Just hit publish. Don't worry about all the editing. Just say what's on your mind and publish it. Okay? Now, the first video, as I said before, doesn't have to be a masterpiece. It's not going to be a masterpiece, I promise you. It just has to exist. Because once you've posted it, you've broken through the hardest part. To start, that's it. YouTube isn't just about creating videos either. It's about building trust with your audience. And the more you show up, the more they'll trust you, the more of a relationship they'll have with you. And like I've said before, just recently, think of this like planting seeds for your future, because consistency is what makes those seeds grow. And before you know it, you'll look back at your journey and you'll see how far you've come. I mean, oh, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be a beautiful experience. Now, step number three is commit to consistency. In other words, keep posting, right? That's the hashtag. Keep posting. So here's the secret that most people don't talk about. Success on YouTube isn't about going viral. It's about showing up consistently. If you want to grow, focus on posting regularly, whether it's once a week or twice a week or once a month. Set a schedule that you can stick to and commit to showing up. Each video you create is a brick in the foundation of your channel. And over time, those bricks add up. You'll learn what works. You'll get better on camera, and you'll start to build an audience that resonates with you, with what you have to share. Now, when you commit to consistency, growth comes from showing up again and again. That is the consistent part. So I want you to stop making excuses. I want you to stop waiting for the perfect moment. Your time is right now. So With that, let's recap on the 3 steps to stop making excuses and start posting on YouTube. Step number 1 was shift your perspective. I want you to let go of perfection and embrace the fact that starting messy is better than not starting at all. Number 2 was simplify your approach. Focus on what you can do with what you have right now, because posting is easier than you think. And it's easier than you're making it out to be. And now step number 3 was to commit to consistency. Showing up regularly builds momentum and trust that YouTube wants you to grow into. Okay? So 2025 is your year. 2025 is our year. It's our year to shine. It's time to stop waiting. It's time to stop overthinking. And it's time to stop making excuses. Okay? Your audience is out there. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to share your journey, your message. And they're waiting for you to show them how beautiful it is to shine, to thrive in 2025. What is your story? What is your message? What is the voice that you have that they need to hear? Don't let fear or doubt hold you back any longer. Pick up your phone, hit the record button, and post your first video today. Today. Post it. Keep posting. Share your message. Because when you take that first step, you'll realize just how easy it is to keep going. Okay? Keep going. Keep posting. So what are you waiting for? This is your moment. Let's make 2025 the year you finally say, I did it. I finally did it. Because 2025 is our year to shine. It's our year to thrive. Hashtag thrive in 2025. Okay? If you would, and you haven't already, would you hit the subscribe button? Make sure all your notifications are on. And I'm going to be sharing more tips. And I want to let you know that 2025 is our year. And if you would, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Are you willing to say 2025 is my year? I'm ready to stop procrastinating. I'm ready to actually hit the record, keep posting, and build that momentum. Okay? If you're just posting your first video, definitely let me know. Okay, I can't wait to cheer you on, to to give you that encouragement. All right? I want you to post. I want you to succeed. All right? Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen in 2025. All right? Be encouraged and let's go. Until next time, peace.